Good morning, guys. Scott with Heritage Farms. Hey, here it is. It's November 16th, I believe. Man, what a year, what a year. I tell you what, we are in the pecan orchard and we're getting ready to at least harvest a couple of lanes. Full disclosure, man, it's been a horrible year in the pecan business in North Texas. First off, we had a ton of rain in the spring and then all of a sudden it stopped in August and we went into extreme drought. We went almost 60 days without any measurable rain with high temperatures. Just really took a toll on the pecans. But then more importantly than that, what really did us in was all of the hog damage. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but the hog damage has just been unbelievable. They've been hitting the pecan orchard because of the irrigation system. The ground is soft, and as fast as the pecans hit the ground, they're coming in here and getting them. We've been trapping them, hunting them, and you just can't keep up with them. The math is not in your favor. But okay, I digress. So today we came through here last night, came back this morning, took a PVC pole. We hit the trees, knocked down the pecans. I really got to get a shaker in the near future, but we managed to get some down out of the grounds. And let's see, yesterday we came in, you can see we mowed the lanes. And when we mow, we blow everything to the outside. So all the leaves and debris come on the outside of the lane. You get over here, you got a nice smooth surface. But before we mowed, we had to drag a harrow, a chain link harrow across the ground to smooth out the hog damage before we started whacking the trees to get the pecans to fall. So not a great year for pecans in North Texas, but hey, let me tell you what I'm excited about today. I am so excited to get to try out the new 42-inch Harvest Pro from Bag Nut. I tell you what, man, this thing is an absolute tank. I mean, it is well built, all the way down to the grease fittings on the solid rubber wheels. I mean, things like that are so important because as a weekend warrior, I can't get up here and have to mess around with the flat tire. So that impresses me more than anything. The other thing about Bag Nut that I absolutely love, made in the United States. Gotta love that. God bless America. All right, so that's what we're doing today. The weather's nice. It's gonna get up to 75 degrees. I wish I had a banner harvest and I would need more green totes, but we'll just see what we get off this one lane. I'm not anticipating a whole lot, but we're gonna put this thing to work here in a few minutes. All right, guys, so one of the things, we're ready to get started. We got our lanes prepared. We've been knocking down pecans using a piece of PVC pipe. We got everything hooked up. I think we're ready to go. So one nice feature of this 42-inch Harvest Pro is it's got this lever. And when you get to the end of a row, you can actually raise these tines up so that they don't touch the ground because they pick up whatever they touch. So now that I'm ready to get started, we're gonna flip this over, and that's the locked position. So now we are ready to actually start going. So let's see what happens, the maiden voyage. Okay guys, let's see what we got here. One thing I noticed is it's a little bit wet this morning, and I don't know, as part of the learning process, but oh, look at this. I like how you can got the crate, you got the pecans, very nice. We can take this, set it over here on the side. My beautiful assistant can come back and pick that up at a later date. We'll take this one off. Come over here. So yeah, I think this would probably work better if it was a little bit dry, but this morning we have a heavy dew on the ground, and we're dealing a little bit with that, but not the end of the world. This little strap on here. Get this off. Get the crates in here. That's what's nicer. These crates are stackable, and hopefully one of these years I'll have enough that I need to buy some additional crates. Let's see what happens. All right, I need to turn around. I'm at the end of the lane. We pull the wheels up. I'm gonna turn around, and then we'll head back for another pass. Okay, here we are. Well, we have finished the first lane. And you can see we actually got 4 of the little totes here filled up. Let's see what we got here. So you can kind of see down the lane that we did. So there's a little bit of a learning curve here. I mean, it was kind of my first time to get accustomed to this and to start using it. Let me tell you what, it's a pretty slick little operation. I mean, sorry for the shadow here. Once you get used to it and you know how the offset is, you know, you really got to watch. We have sprinkler heads at the base of the trees, so I kind of got to pay really close attention. But you can see, man, it is just so dusty here. But there were several things I liked about it, and I'm gonna see if I can get down here and catch this, but you can see the little dimples in the ground where it actually covered and where it didn't. So you can see there's a few pecans around the base of each tree that I'm gonna have to come back and pick up with the stab-a-nut, which that's no big deal. That's it won't take but just a few minutes to go around each tree. Almost do that from the four-wheeler, but you know, it did a really good job. Pretty impressed. So now we'll come back and we'll take those totes back to the home offices, corporate offices, aka my house, and we will run those through the sorting table, get them cleaned up, and then they'll go over to the pecan cracking and shelling operation at Heritage Farms, and we'll start to have some pecans to enjoy. It's been a rough year in the pecan business. I don't know how many lanes we're going to get done today. We're going to try to hit a couple of these, and we'll see what the good Lord gives us. Hey guys, go check out my friends at Pecan. I'm going to put a link in the top and the bottom, but let me tell you what, the days of bending over and picking up pecans, just can't do it. And for an operation my size, you have to have a piece of equipment that's going to make it easier. The key to this whole deal, though, is lane preparation. You have to have your lanes well prepped. If you're trying to pull pecans out of something like that grass right there, it's not going to work. Got to have your lanes mowed, and if I had this lane to do over again, I probably would hit it with the power blower, because we did pick up quite a few leaves. I thought I had most of them out, but you don't realize until you start running the 42-inch Harvest Pro over it. I mean, that thing picks up everything. So we'll see what happens, but I'm pretty impressed with it. It's definitely better than the 36-inch pull behind I had before. The offset is great. I love the fact that you can pick the wheels up and down to move it. Matter of fact, since I'm done, time to raise it up. And now we're ready to drive her back to the barn. We'll give it a rinse off, put it back in the barn, and get ready for the next lane that we're going to tackle. All right, but hey, if you have a mid-size or small orchard, this may be the solution for you. The key is preparation and going from there. All right, guys, thanks for watching.